What's going on, everyone? My name is Specs, like Spectacles, and we're here at TitanCon with the Cleaning Crew Cosplay.
Howdy.
Welcome back.
Yes, hello.
So, how do you like the convention so far?
Well, this is our third year being here, and it's just as lovely as beforehand, if not better, now that they've put a cap on how many people are supposed to go. So.
Oh, is that right? How was it before then? What was the capacity?
Well, the first year was free. They were just experimenting. It was pulled on by, I think, like the anime club here at Cal State. But it just... it was just kind of like a whatever, anybody could come, anybody could show up, and they didn't realize it was going to gain so much popularity. So the second year they were like, cool, we're going to make it bigger, we're going to make it better.
And it really did. They were scared they got a little too popular.
Well, that's not a bad thing now, is it?
No, I loved it. But yeah, they had a cap on the number of tickets, and they also charged admission rather than...
Okay.
It's still very cheap, but they put the number of tickets capped to about half as many people who showed up last year.
Yeah, because they kind of got in trouble last year for how many people were on campus, and they didn't realize it and stuff. So that's why they did it so specific this year, and we like that they did that.
Alrighty then. Well, this is a new costume, it's a new cosplay. Please tell everyone.
Go ahead.
Who are we?
Okay.
Who are you?
We are Okabe Rintaro and Makise Kurisu.
Who am I?
From Steins Gate. And we are experimenting with a casual beach version of those characters.
Yeah, we're trying to branch away from doing we've done regular versions of these characters, including like a big group too. We have like 6 or so of us at Anime Impulse from Steins Gate.
Okay.
But when we go to like smaller cons and stuff, we want to stand out a little bit more, and so we do something that maybe somebody hasn't done before, like the beach. So
that's good. I like that.
We just think of little things like, like what would the characters have in their hands? What would the characters be wearing? Or, like that's why I found a picture of Okabe, because I do all of my research online.
Right, of course, you got to be prepared.
Exactly. Has anyone done this before? Has anyone, made fan art of it before or something? Or just.
Where's my fan fiction?
No,
well,
going down that route.
I got the fan service thing though, but.
Wow, really? I need to see that again.
Yeah.
Fan service. That's phenomenal.
Yeah, thank you. It's phenomenal.
Oh.
Okay, this is just gonna be made up of all kinds of puns, isn't it?
You make it sound like it's a bad thing. I love it every single moment. But what about the rest of the crew?
Well, the rest of the crew, some of them got sick today. Others are in non-cosplay because they're hanging out with their boyfriends over there. But
hello.
It's just whatever works. Availability with some of us. I mean, when we can get 6 or more of us all together, there's about 10 of us right now or something that make up the Cleaning Crew Cosplay.
Okay.
Because as soon as you join us, we're just like, boom, you're now a member. Okay, like.
True. It's like you're there. Cool. Awesome.
Exactly. So at most we've had like 6 of us together in one place. And
all right.
And that was at Ronin and at Anime Impulse this year. This has been like the biggest year for us. It's really awesome. Really cool to be in that kind of limelight. So
good.
Yeah.
Now that we're talking about Ronin next week, would you compare this to the Ronin? Which would you prefer?
Kind of hard to say. They're
choose.
each very different. Ronin Expo had much more of it was outside. I think TitanCon definitely has more total real estate that we're able to walk around in, both inside and outside probably, because it's on campus at a university. I'm not exactly sure which one had more things available they were providing. Hard for me to say.
Yeah, I think it's the difference just between if you like bigger cons versus smaller cons. Because I mean, Ronin Expo was a little bit more snug together and stuff, but you'd be running into the same people each time, and you'd be like, "Oh, how's your day been going?" and stuff, Where with bigger cons like TitanCon
more
right
to explore.
There's more to explore. There's more kind of open area. Like I literally walked around at one point. I was like, "This is really strange. There's no one around around me, you know. So.
Why aren't I bumping into everyone?
I know, right?
The expectation of large crowds.
Yeah, exactly. Well,
okay.
It's just because last year was so big that that's what we were expecting.
It was fun though.
Yeah. So actually, I kind of like bigger ones, you know.
Okay.
Just because I feel like there's more people to look at and more cosplay to be seen. So.
True. Now, on the topic of still conventions, what's the next one you plan to go to?
Well, actually, this is going to be our last one for the year.
Okay.
Only because we're getting married in September.
So soon.
Got many other things to be worried about.
We're really debating because when we went to Ronin, everyone was like, "Are you going to Expo? Are you going to Anime Expo? Are you going to AX?" And we're like, now that you're pressuring us to go.
No. We made that decision.
No, yeah, of course.
Ago.
So on that note, since you are going to be married, congratulations for one.
Thank you.
And after that, of course, in the future, do you plan to come back? Do you plan to come to do more?
Yeah, that's an easy question.
Okay.
Because before, so many people were pressuring us into going to Anime Expo. We are considering kind of floating on the outskirts of Anime Expo just to go to like some of the meetups that we really want to go to.
Okay.
Like this one in particular with Steins Gate coming out again with Steins Gate Zero. You know, there's more like publicity there in that area and more people that cosplay the same thing as you, and that's what we really love. But we got to make sure that we stop and take a break for ourselves and stuff, you know, and so...
It's expensive at AX.
It's expensive. Weddings are expensive too.
Oh, yeah.
So, but we'll take a break until probably next Anime Impulse in 2019, so...
And will you carry the same theme, still beach, no matter what the characters are?
I'm not gonna commit us to that. Like, we did that twice in a row, and it was a lot of fun.
For summer.
And she'll probably still be excited to like, how can I do somebody different?
Yeah.
But we're not locking ourselves in the beach forever. It was just, you know.
But we are, like I said before, we're branching out from doing just the regular ones because we do have a lot of just regular cosplay. You know how the cleaning crew got its name was actually the first thing that we branched out was doing Attack on Titan cleaning.
I saw that. Yes, I saw that.
Yeah, cool. So we came as Aaron and Levi were the first two. That was me and my little sister, and that just boomed. You know, everybody loved it, and I loved it. It's still my favorite. I've been doing that for like 3 years.
No, I love seeing the pictures going back to it. Like, this is great. It's phenomenal. Like, would love to go dress up like that, but I have all this stuff to do, and it's perfectly fine. But I'm glad to even come in here and interview people and have to see you guys again. Especially like, hey, we're going here. Are you going? Are you going? Are you going? I'm like, yes, I'm going. Don't worry.
Exactly. No, this is actually our first year that we've had people come up to and ask us, hey, are you going to this because we want to see you? And I mean, that just warms our heart because we're like, you like us?
You really like us.
You're not laughing at us. You're actually like,
you're really laughing with us. Finally.
Someone knows who I am.
Senpai noticed.
That's only happened twice now. Yes. And we remember because we're like, oh my god. Wait, I have a fan. Oh my god.
She's fangirling over her fangirls.
I am.
That's new. I like that. So, to finish off with the cosplaying, what would you recommend to everyone out there who's interested or doesn't know how to?
Well,
I would say genuinely start off somewhere small. Really, like, I mean, everybody's gonna start off as, you know, something like Brianna and I, as my little sister, we always joke that you could always spot a brand new cosplayer when they're either a schoolgirl or Naruto.
Really?
Yeah, we joke about that because our first year ever cosplaying, we came as baby Naruto and baby Sasuke, where we were wearing like little chibi kind of like outfits and stuff.
No.
Oh, but the wigs are awful. We go back to the pictures and we're just like, why did we do that? That sewing was so wrong and stuff, you know?
Now, is this actually on the Instagram page that you have for the cosplay?
Way back there.
Way back down. You have to dig into the file.
I have to look for that
know
now, just so I can post that up.
No!
Too late, it's happening.
No!
Breath and why.
I know we've been exposed.
But hey, everyone has to start somewhere, so just get your feet wet.
Exactly, you know? Get your feet wet, and you know, like when you go into like the big intimidating cons and stuff, and you see the characters and you know amazing
big bulky armor
and stuff, yeah, they've been doing that.
A Gundam twice the size you are.
Yeah, we've seen those before, and they're astounding, you know. But I mean, you gotta start somewhere because they probably started small somewhere.
Okay, yeah.
You know, and so like it's just with us, you know, it was only this year, actually, our 5th year, that when we made the Edward arm, we made the Edward leg, that we really got that feeling of, oh wow, you know, like we made it to this point of what it feels like to be a big cosplayer.
Right.
You know, and it's such a good feeling when you make it there, you know, you kind of do a sidestep of like, oh, that was me before, you know, let me carry you newbies into the realm that is
Take you under my wings.
the Master Weeaboo.
Join us. We're not a cult most of the
I was
time.
gonna say like, I mean, I am the wizard here, so that doesn't help.
He's the wizard.
But no, that's really great. Do you want anything else to anything?
Just thank you for all the support and stuff. We really love getting together with people who love to see us, because that's what's the most meaningful is, you know, we do cosplay not for ourselves. I mean, we do it because we love it, you know, and that should be the main reason why people do it is because they love it, you know, but we also just really love making people laugh and making people smile. That's why we make stupid things like a fan that says fan service and like a Dr. Pepper drinking hat, you know, like it's just, we do stupid things that make people giggle.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah, yeah.
And if we can make somebody's day, then I mean that cosplay is worth it.
That's good. That's good. I like that. Please, introductions.
Hi, okay, I'm Fernando. I recently started going to cons. I think this past WonderCon was my first one. I've always wanted to go to one because I grew up on comics and like superheroes, all that stuff. But it just feels so great to get to like represent like my favorite characters like this. You know what I mean?
So this is your favorite Marvel character?
Marvel character, yes.
Okay.
All-time favorite superhero would be Batman.
All right.
I grew up on the animated series. So.
All right, I'll bring a question back on that later on.
Sure.
And what about you?
Hi, my name is Chloe. I have an Instagram called Cosplay by Chloe, and my boyfriend is Fernando. And our first con together was WonderCon when we went as Red Hood and Stephanie Brown.
Oh, okay.
But my first con was actually NerdBot in 2017 when I went as Harley Quinn.
Oh, that must have been fun.
It was super fun, and the reason I got into it was because I just thought, cosplay is such a fun thing to be nerdy and just kind of like,
very true.
Be able to be weird and not have anybody judge you and dress up and just meet all these people that like what you like, people that like DC, people that like Marvel, that like anime, and I think it's such a wonderful thing to be able to just kind of like go out of your bubble and express yourself in cosplay. And I just like, the reason I did it is because to spread positivity, have fun, and just be like, hey, you can do it too.
There you go. See, you can learn from her.
Yes.
And
from the
last
lady
but
with
not
the bottle
least.
on her head.
Hi everybody,
She knows
my
what she's talking
name's
about.
Chase, aka the Green Arrow cosplayer, and on InstagramGhawk50. And my first ever convention I've ever went to would have to be WonderCon.
WonderCon. Okay.
I'm like, when I see like all these awesome cosplayers, it inspired me like to be my inner superhero, because I've been growing up watching superhero shows, superhero movies, and I just like, I didn't want to just like watch the character. I wanted to become the character.
You wanted to bring it to life.
I wanted to be part of that experience.
Yes,
and
of course.
It just feels great.
So, I want to ask you is like, you already answered in regards to the convention, but is this the first, second, third convention you've been to?
Third for this one. Like, yeah,
Third?
third for me. Yeah, I went to WonderCon of this year, and then I went to Anime Pasadena. Okay, like back in, was that March or May?
I think that was in May. That was in May.
Yeah, May. It was May.
It was May.
Yeah, and then now I got this one.
Awesome.
Sorry.
You both had the same experience, or did you have more
I've been
experience?
at it
Yeah,
a
she's
little
been to
bit
a few
longer.
more, yeah.
I've like I said, my first con was NerdBot in 2017.
Okay.
I did NerdBot, and then I did Anime LA, and then I did Anime Pasadena, and then I did today TitanCon, and I've done WonderCon, and I have done Long Beach.
Oh, okay.
I really want
That one was really good. And I have also, I think that's all I've done so far that I can remember.
Okay.
But it's been really awesome.
Awesome. And yourself?
Well, just like I've been going to a lot of conventions over the years, and like just just like seeing, like meeting a lot of new cosplayers, meeting a lot of fans, just like seeing all of them very happy to meet their favorite superheroes and villains, and I just enjoy every minute of it, like making everybody happy.
Yeah, of course. And out of the conventions you've been to, which has been your favorites?
I'd have to give it to WonderCon. I don't know.
WonderCon?
They say you never forget your first, so.
All right, there's a good saying.
You see what I did there?
Yes, I see what you did there. I would have to agree. I love
WonderCon?
WonderCon was just
Yeah,
fantastic. Even though we didn't really pay for we did
we
pay
did.
for it.
Yeah,
I'm
we
sorry.
did.
I'm sorry. I totally forgot that we paid for WonderCon. I was like, wait, did we go to that? We paid for it. It was like amazing.
And that was the first one we got to do like as a
As a couple.
Yeah.
As a couple, okay. Nice, loving it. What about yourself?
Now, like, WonderCon will always be number one in my book, but I would have to say my favorite one would have to be Los Angeles Comic Con.
Really?
I just like, there's like, I don't know how to explain it. It's just like so many people there, like it's like a huge mob inside, and it's like so hard to walk around, but like a lot of great celebrity guests, and a lot of great cosplayer guests, and just like it's like an awesome time. It's awesome time.
Okay. And my next question is for future cosplayers or people that will be interested in cosplaying, what would you recommend to them? What would be advice for them to get their feet wet, per se?
Just don't stress about it. Like, I was kind of nervous. Like when I first went to one. I mean, she can attest to that, because I kind of threw together like a red hood, like with what I had around my house. Like, I had a brown jacket. I bought the t-shirt with the red hood symbol. Got some work gloves, and like the hood, I literally just grabbed a red hoodie, cut the hood off, put it on.
Hey.
And I was like really nervous, because I thought, man, like I'm seeing all these like awesome cosplayers. I'm seeing like how like how awesome all these people look. And I thought, man, like, I mean, I'm not gonna be like on par, like no one's gonna really
don't
care.
say that. I know people can feel like that, but
And no, I mean, I was totally wrong. I mean, not only was like, I don't know, I'd say that red hood was actually a pretty good success.
It was amazing. Like
Yeah.
nobody had that.
Yeah, because I mean, what I did the hood, like kind of like Green Arrow style, but I had like the red hood. I just put on like a black
it
black
looked
mask.
like this.
Yeah, kind of like that.
From the head up with red hood.
Oh.
Yeah,
okay.
yeah. So I because I mean, I figured the helmet was gonna be like too difficult to put together
Oh yeah.
with the amount of
And
time I
everybody
had.
does that.
Yeah, and so like I mean, turns out I did something unique that
Yeah.
like no one had done. I was
Good.
just going on a budget, and it was just an amazing community. Like everyone's just like so welcoming. Like I don't know, I expected to get like judged or something. I don't know, but
No.
everyone like no one cares. Like it's everyone. Like,
everybody's
Yeah.
having fun.
yeah, everyone's having fun. Like
Everybody's there to have a great time.
Yes.
because you're surrounded by people. I mean, because if you're by all these people who love the same things, it's like it's the same thing. So it's
Yeah.
like
You're in your element.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no
it's
need
really
to
great.
like stay with you,
yeah.
What about yours?
I would say that you should just go for it, and you shouldn't care, because no matter if you're black, if you're different colored, if you're small, if you're tall, if you're a little bigger, if you're a little tinier, like I'm a little tiny. Don't let that.
Fun size.
I'm fun size, yes. Don't let that stop you from like cosplaying what you love, because if you love what you do, for example, like I one of my favorite cosplays is Harley Quinn, and people will say, oh, she's like 5'7" or 5'6", and I'm like, I'm 5'2", but I love what I do, and I know that it's I'm passionate about it. So it's like, no matter what you look like, you should just be confident to know that you look amazing in your cosplay, and as long as you're happy in it, who cares what other people think, because you're in an environment where you can just be yourself, and no matter what, just go for it. Old, young, you can just dog, cat, you can do it. Anyway, you can do
Cosplay
it.
dogs,
That's true.
cosplay
Anybody can do
dogs.
it.
It's great.
Cosplay dogs is a thing. You can do it, furry or not furry. Wait a minute, no, hold on. That's a different thing.
That's its own thing.
That's its own thing.
But I mean, those are
Those are
welcome too.
Yeah,
Like,
it still
yeah,
falls under the
it
category.
still falls into the category.
Yes.
Do cosplay.
What is your advice?
My advice, just, I know that everybody's worried about people judging them when they first show up in their cosplays. Like many people are not into cosplay these days, and they're worried that they're gonna laugh at them. Like, don't worry about them. It's none of their business. You worry about yourself. You only worry about what you want to wear. You should not care what anybody thinks. What matters is that you're gonna go have fun.
Yes.
You're gonna have a great time. Like, meeting a lot of great people, a lot of great cosplayers, and like, just go for it. Don't worry about what people are gonna think.
Yeah.
Just do what you love. That's all I have to
Very good
say.
advice. Very good advice. I like that. Now, in a battle, considering we have 2 against 1, who would you think would be the victor here?
Out of this?
Yes.
See, I'm
already jumping in, just throwing him under the bus here.
Really?
I absolutely love Green Arrow.
Okay.
I really do. One of my favorite superheroes. I remember starting I remember starting Arrow like back when it first aired, and and then I read his I don't know if you guys haven't checked out Green Arrow Rebirth, really good. But yeah. That said, even I acknowledge it. Spider Sense is just ridiculously unfair. It's just too unfair.
Yeah.
I mean, he's already got this like an unmatched. Spider-Man's already got like unparalleled speed. Now, when you got like the whole like just like an early like an early warning system, it's unfair. Like, theoretically, Spider-Man's untouchable.
Yeah.
Quick reminder: super speed. I don't have it.
Wow. Okay.
Also, Silk is better than Spider-Man.
Okay.
I'm just kidding. I'm totally kidding.
See,
I
look
think
at the balance. The
Spider-Man
whole
would
time
win.
we've been doing this interview, the whole time you had that balance. Since going from where I first met you all the way down here.
Yes, balance is key.
He's really
And
committed to this.
Hey, you know that whole thing about not being judgmental? I'm wearing a water bottle on top of my head and walking around in cosplay. I'm just like, yeah. What about it?
How long have you been balancing that?
I've
Since,
been
like, a
balancing
few
this
minutes
for
before we
about
met you.
like maybe 30 minutes.
Probably
30
now,
minutes.
but it's because
30
like we've been doing this for. I mean, we met you like 20 minutes ago.
Yeah.
And like she put this on like I want to say 5 minutes or so before that.
Wow.
So like about that long.
Are you going for the record?
Yes. I'm going for a record.
Now we have to look it up. I'm gonna look it up and
Yeah,
put
we
it up
gotta
on
look
there.
up
Do it, do it.
So, now with all that said, what do you think of this convention? How do you feel about it?
Oh, I really enjoyed this one.
I enjoyed it too, but the only thing that is that maybe they could have had a little bit more going on outside.
Yeah, I did. Yeah, I was led.
Like more booths.
I know. I was
More
led. I was led to
activities.
believe that there was going to be more like stuff going on, you know. And plus, I mean, we were talking to some people who were here last year, and they're all telling me that it was actually a lot more like last year.
Okay.
So I mean, I don't know. I can't really compare because I didn't go to the one last year.
Yeah.
Did
It
you
was
go?
super
Did you go
fun,
to this
though.
one last year?
No,
I had a great
this is
time.
my first ever TitanCon this year, and I'm like my first experience is awesome. But I have to agree with her that we need more booths and
More outside
Yeah.
booths. for
more
experiences.
outside booths and
Yeah.
like more space. You know?
Yeah, apparently
Definitely.
like there was like a whole like building that they used last year, and I guess they didn't use it
Yeah.
this year. I don't know. Not-
It's a really fun con, don't get me wrong, but just maybe a little bit more outside.
No,
Yeah.
no, I understand that. I understand that. What are the next conventions you plan to go to?
Oh, cool. I have a list.
here we
You have a
go.
list.
I
Whoa,
have a list.
all right.
I
me
got
a
a huge
second.
list.
Okay,
Are
okay.
we talking about this year?
Yes,
Oh
this
my
year.
God.
Okay,
Okay.
let's
Where
go
do
with
we even begin?
let's go with
Well,
top
let
three.
me just
Top
pull
three.
up, let
Top
me just
three.
pull up my
All right.
novel. All right. Well, so we're gonna go to Nerdbot.
Mhm.
We're gonna go to Long Beach.
Yep.
And I think
ALA?
ALO is next year.
Oh, my bad.
So it's a Long Beach, Nerdbot, and I think that's
That's it for the year, I think. Yeah.
But next year, I definitely want to go to Anime Los Angeles again, Long Beach, D23.
Oh,
Oh, D23.
Hands
Okay.
down, WonderCon,
gonna
Nerdbot
debut.
again.
We're gonna debut.
We're gonna debut Rapunzel and Flynn.
Eugene.
Oh, I
Or
could
Eugene
see that. I
and
could
Flynn.
see
I'm
that.
sorry.
I could see that.
And like Anime Pasadena, Comic Con Revolution. All
So
that
you,
sorts of
you
stuff.
literally have a long
I
list.
literally
She
have
does-
like
no, she-
2019, 2020 list.
That's
She's
awesome. You're
planned, like-
prepared. I like that. I
I'm
like
prepared.
Be prepared.
that. And what about you?
Me, my top three, I would have to say I'm gonna try to go to Anime Expo on
Ooh, okay.
Oh, yeah.
Saturday, and let's see, Long Beach Comic Con, and Power Morphicon.
Power Morphicon.
Oh yeah, I heard
All right.
about that one.
I've been a huge fan of Power Rangers my whole life when I was such a little kid, and I I love meeting all the Power Ranger cast. Like they've been my childhood heroes. And
Yes.
Like
Go,
just
Power Ranger.
dun, 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 dun. Go, go,
Who
Power
is your favorite Power Ranger? Now that we're on the Power Ranger topic. Time does not matter. It could be original or it could be the ones up to now.
I like the Blue Ranger.
Blue Ranger.
I think as a kid, I was because red's my favorite color.
all the
Whoa,
way.
that worked
Red
out.
all the way.
That worked out.
All the way.
But like as a kid, I mean, I like the green. I like the Red Ranger just because he's the leader. He's like the strongest one. He's the one that always gets like that exclusive like that cool exclusive transformation or that cool unique like Zord or something that no one gets.
True.
But as I got older, I realized the Green Ranger's where it's at.
Yeah.
Do you agree with him, or would you still stick with the Red Ranger?
I do love
Green Arrow.
the Green Ranger, and like he's also my top favorite. But I would have to say I would go with the Red Ranger.
Red Ranger, okay.
Like
I respect that.
ever since when I was growing up, it's just like inspire me. Just I can do anything I set my mind to, and it's just like the original Red Ranger has been always my top favorite all the way. He's been my inspiration since I was a kid.
Oh,
Yeah.
nice. Perfect. Mine would be the Blue Ranger, so I have to agree with you. I've always loved the Blue Ranger,
Ranger.
and he's been my favorite the whole time. I just got to meet him one time, and
Nice.
he was really nice, he was really sweet, and I hope to see him in the next convention coming up. But you know what? I think that's all the time I have for right now. But thank you
for sure.
so much
Thank
for
you
giving
for
your time
having
for
us.
this
Thank you.
interview.
Thank you.
Hopefully I get to see you in future
for sure.
conventions.
Definitely.
We'll keep
Thank
in
you so
touch,
much.
okay?
Got
you
yourself a
very much.
subscriber, by the way.
Thank you so
Yeah.
much.
Oh.
Go ahead and just, if you
I'm
have any social
subscribing.
media, let
Yeah,
them know.
I totally forgot to do that. They reminded me once they said their whole answer. I have an Instagram too. It's at ficus_fern, like the
plant.
plants, basically.
Okay.
Yeah.
You're
Any-
a plant.
I am.
Any
You're a plant. But he's
spider
growing.
plant here.
Spider plant.
Growing
Spider
strong.
plant.
Growing strong.
But yeah,
I just think.
go for it.
No, I just think like it's so cool to like in how cool like characters could just inspire like people. Like
Definitely.
I mean, like there's just I just think there's so much power like behind like characters. Like whether it's comic books, movies, TV shows, like animated. Because like I mean they may not be like here in front of us, but it's just like I don't know, seeing those stories, it makes us seem like. I don't know, at least like for me growing up with Batman, you know what I mean? Like, because I believe that philosophy that, we're all Batman. You know what I mean? Because like being Batman doesn't mean just putting on the mask and going to fight crime. It means like being, to me, like being better than you were the day before.
True.
You know what I mean? So it's, I think it's really cool that,
Can't
like,
argue about that.
yeah, characters can do that. Just characters can do that and just like inspire people to want to be better
Yes.
than they were. You know what
Yes,
I
they
mean?
can. And hopefully it still carries that message through the generations.
Oh,
Yeah.
I really hope so.
Whether it grows into a greater community or if it slowly dies out, hopefully not, knock on wood. I can't reach, but knock on wood.
I don't know.
Hey! But,
Don't tip over.
but yeah, no.
Trying to beat the record, people.
That's true, it's true. It's still there, still going
doing
strong.
it.
Hello all. How are we all doing today?
Good.
Good, how are you? Yeah, I'm doing good, doing good. How are you liking the convention so far? It's good, it's very, very small, but it does make it easier to kind of find people. Meet up with people, okay.
Yeah, I like that it seems pretty laid back, but there's still like a lot to do, or a lot for different interests, I guess.
There's a karaoke bar.
Yeah,
Yeah, there
That
is.
was-
I like
yeah.
that. I like the
Yeah.
bowling
That
alley
was cool.
as well.
Bowling. Arcade.
that was mind-boggling to us. We're
That
like,
was.
this school just has a bowling alley.
Yes, but is
Casually.
the arcade free with the convention, or is it like you still have to pay to play?
I spent many quarters.
Well, as we start this off nicely, let's do with introductions. I'm Esteban, and who are you and who are you cosplaying as?
My name's Joshua, and I'm Frozen.
Amy, and I'm doing Belle.
I'm Kate. I'm doing Chloe from Don't Trust the Bee, and I'm currently 23.
I'm Clara. I'm cosplaying Star Butterfly from Star vs. the Forces of Evil.
My name is Florencio, and I'm cosplaying Marco Diaz from also Star vs. the Forces of Evil. So Starco. Starco, yes. I see. Wonderful. Now, how did you hear about this convention?
Yeah, I heard from them.
Yeah, actually, we heard about it because...
We heard about it through other cosplayers who have
Yeah.
been here the last 2 years. Okay. And
Yeah.
they had told us that
it was a lot of fun and low-key, and they were like, that sounds great.
Really good.
So,
Really our type of conventions.
they were like, it's cheap and fun, and we were like, yeah, we're in.
And how did you hear about it?
I actually went to school here, so I heard about
Oh,
it.
okay. So it's like, oh, it's down my alley.
Yep,
right
exactly.
there. Awesome. Now, why did you cosplay as this character?
Like to keep it cool,
Nice one. Oh, okay, we're done.
The movie just came out. I wanted to board the hype train, and I really enjoyed cosplaying this character.
And is Frozen your favorite character in the movie?
Yes, by far.
All right.
Isn't he everyone?
Yeah.
Okay, except for Edna. Edna's
love
amazing.
Edna.
It's like Edna and Frozen.
What about
Yeah.
Jack?
I was gonna say, if you've
Okay.
seen the new,
Yeah.
have you seen
Okay,
it?
in the I haven't seen it yet.
Okay, then
we
in
can't
the
do any
first
spoilers.
one-
no,
Those
in
are
the
out.
first
Those are
one-
out.
Jack
my-
stole the show.
The first one, my favorite was Jack Jack's babysitter.
Oh,
She was amazing.
Sorry.
I don't wanna freak you out, but
No, Jack, put that down. And what about you, Belle?
Pretty plain and simple. I just like the movie, like the character.
Okay, there's nothing
No,
wrong
like,
with that.
no big reason there.
Yeah, same. I was kind of scrambling last minute, and I'm like, what can I put together really quick? And I like the character. I know it's kind of crazy to see how many people actually watch the show, because you feel like, no one knows this show.
It's one of those shows that's like, oh,
Yeah.
it's just there.
No one knows who you are at first, and then you're like, have you seen the show? And they're like, oh! Yeah.
oh, for us, I mean, we love the show.
Love the show.
Obviously, we always watch it, and we always say that like they're like us. I mean, they're like I think-
Mannerisms?
yeah, the characters like. Except that, like, personality-wise, he's
It
a
is totally
star,
reversed.
and I'm a Mark.
But
But, like,
I'm totally
physically,
making things up off the fly, not going planned or scripted or anything.
Yeah.
Just like, all right, let's see what happens.
I'm like, and I'm the one who's like nervous and
plan
like
everything
I'm
out.
cooking and like I love to cook and he loves to eat. Yeah,
Does it look good on me, this dress as well?
we definitely should do that.
Should we switch it out?
That'd be interesting.
That'd be great. I'd like to see that. What got you into cosplay?
I've always liked anime, video games, and superheroes, and it just fit me. Just meeting everyone in the community and expressing ourselves as fun art.
Nice. That's an answer. What about everyone else?
Well, we both grew up in like a musical theater kind of family. Our mother's a costumer, so Halloween is always like a big thing for us. And now we kind of find out that like as an adult you can kind of do that
do it all the
places. Like,
time.
oh, conventions, like
You
it's
can
not
pick your
Halloween.
character. Like,
You know
I
what
don't have to
Okay,
get
what?
cast as this. I can just do it. Then yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, same answer.
There we go. I'm calling you.
Yeah, no, for sure. I also grew up doing a lot of like theater stuff, and I mean, I always when I was a kid, was drawing and stuff, and I would always draw like. I would always say that I wanted to be a clothing designer, but I would only ever draw costumes. And I'd like, when I was really little, I would draw my Halloween costumes and just like feel like, Mom, make this. And she'd be like, okay.
They're cute. No.
Yeah. And then I remember in the 3rd grade, I found out that a costume designer was like a job, like that existed, like someone who only designed costumes, and I was like, hell yeah, that's what I want to do. I mean, I've really been into costumes since before I knew how to work a sewing machine or anything. So yeah, just sort of grew out of that, I guess.
I just do it to support these nerds.
That's not true.
No, I've actually cosplayed before meeting these dorks, and it's that I call my friends. And do you need the shovel still? No, the way I got into it was like some friends were like, hey, there's this convention going on, and we all go and dressed up and like thing that they make fun of on TV for like nerd school. And I'm like, yeah, that's it. Go check it out. All right, so I just kept doing it. Met a whole bunch of people.
His first girlfriend was a furry.
Okay, what?
I like to tell people.
I think they're calling me?
So I think she helped get you into
yeah, I guess she was like, go to this furry
conventions
thing.
and
And I'm like, alright, go check it out. And there's actually like some just people out there. It was like, it wasn't all furries, there was some documentary stuff.
Most furries are very nice.
Yeah, and furry. Furry, a little weird. Says the name, yeah. Now, with this convention, you plan to go to other future conventions? Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You've already got tickets for other ones.
Oh.
Yeah. Which ones? Good ones.
This week's coming up. Long Beach Comic-Con.
We've gone to cons in the past that we're like, we want to go to again, like Dragon Con in Atlanta.
Yeah.
Emerald City Comic Con in Seattle.
I don't know if I want to go to that. It just wasn't my cup of tea.
What about you? Any convention?
Yeah, LineCon 28. Oh, sorry, Anime Expo 2018.
We've been getting that a lot.
Yeah, we're intentionally avoiding that one.
Yeah, I'm gonna see. I'll see if I can survive the lines. But looking forward to it.
Would you be going as Frozen?
Yes, for one day.
Okay.
Yeah, we kept saying that if we're gonna go to that one, we're probably just gonna hang out outside and not go inside because it's always such chaos.
Yeah, it's insane.
It's overwhelming. It really is. I feel like in the past when we prepared to go, we ended up just like hanging out outside and talking to our friends anyway. So like, might as well just like have that be your plan.
Right? So you have time to stay in the line, you know.
We're doing San Diego Comic-Con, and that's our plan. We're not going in at all.
Nowhere else.
Oh yeah.
No, we're going outside.
I mean, they take over the whole city for that.
Exactly.
There's so
We're
much
like,
to do
going
outside
in
of
would
the
be too
con.
much.
That,
I'd
like,
be
Going in is over.
yeah, I haven't been to that one since like 2012, and I mean, even back then it was
Last time I went, I paid $50 for parking.
Oh
my god, yeah. Just for parking. And I parked like about like 4 or 5 blocks away from where we
We're going. Luckily, our friend lives there. So
otherwise, I'd be like, I'll
yes.
stay home.
we're like, yeah.
Buy you pizza. Now, do you have any other cosplay ideas in the future, or do you have any other outlets as it is to begin with? Or I mean,
Yeah, I'm like,
This is the list.
my phone.
I'll actually get around to.
okay, let's go ahead and start with the ones that you already have. Do you have any other ones now that you go to, like the top 3? Per se?
I just finished making one that was from that incident that there's movie Desperado.
Oh, okay.
The mariachi character, his character, doesn't have a name.
he was just in that.
I was just
earlier
dressing that
today.
earlier and I had to switch out.
Oh, okay.
But I just finished that one and I love doing like more obscure stuff, so that's why I kind of go for that. Like, you'll have like the 2 or 3 people who'll be like, oh, there's some that, and then that's always good.
So long as they notice you.
Oh yeah, because that's what it's all about, is just getting attention.
You're having fun. It's like,
Yeah.
notice me. Notice me.
Yeah.
Any others?
Oh, yeah. I mean, I think we all have quite a few at this point. Kate does every Jessica Rabbit ever.
Ooh.
Because
the
under
variations.
here is red. Yeah.
I can tell this is a wig.
Yes. I do a bunch of Harleys, Harley Quinn, but also, I mean, just a ton of other characters. I want to do like every version of this character because all of her outfits are really awesome and fun, and like their dresses and this is one of my most comfortable cosplays. Because it's all stretchy and it's like except for the boots, they're a little platforms are
A little much.
yeah, but everything else is super comfortable. So I want to do the rest of hers just because I assume the rest of them, they're all leggings and dresses, right?
Oh, it is, yeah.
I love picking cosplays for concerts.
Or do you have any right now?
I wish I had more comfortable cosplays. All mine are like corsets and bodysuits. And like, I should have chosen something else.
Well, now you have one with the pocket.
You got
This
the
has so
pocket.
many.
Yeah.
I could put a whole baguette in here. Like,
Yeah.
this is my new favorite.
We were talking about that too, picking our cosplays based
Over
on what food we get to eat.
Ooh,
Like,
that's a good
yeah.
Put a
Right?
whole lot of snacks in this one.
Yeah.
So I think it's
I
gonna
Like,
have burritos.
we usually get
Burrito.
burritos to go with these.
Tim Foyle, what is supposed to be a burrito?
I'm
Well,
gonna have an olive in my
it's
water.
usually
just
a
so I
real
can-
burrito.
snack right there.
little snack.
What about you? Do you have any other costumes as of right now?
Yes, I have a Kylo Ren.
Okay.
Let's see what else I have. Captain Tozen from Bleach.
Oh, nice.
As well as I did a Ugandan Knuckles cosplay, which was super troll.
Oh
It
no.
was so troll. I don't really have any other plans for right now. We'll see.
Okay.
We'll see where the memes take me.
when are you gonna do a Frozen Elsa mashup?
I already have. I've already done that.
Now, what about future plans? What are your future ideas? Top 3.
Top 3.
That's so hard to narrow down.
I know current like not top 3, but like one that's coming up soon. We're doing a Justice League of their own. So we're doing the Justice League, but in like the vintage baseball women's uniforms. So we're taking that to San Diego. We have a little mashup there. But I'm excited
cool, I
because
like that.
speaking of comfort,
Yes.
We're also
nice
planning
comfy
a
little dress.
Arrested Development group.
Oh yeah.
no.
Yeah. We love doing like really, I don't know, all of our friends like all the same shows, so we love doing like big. We did a Women of Archer group with all of our friends.
No.
It was pretty great.
That was such a
We
good
want
time.
to like add in all the guys. Too.
Yeah.
Yeah. I feel like there's other big ones. We want to do a BoJack Horseman group.
Oh yeah.
That was gonna be very
We have so many
Would it be
plans.
Yeah, I know, right?
makeup, or
I
would
know.
you-
That's what kept us from
Yeah.
doing it, because it's like it's debate over like, do you want to do like, you know, have you seen once you start looking into like prosthetic makeup for like animal things, you start like finding like really these creepy websites that have these like prosthetic latex animal masks, and I'm like, do we want to go really creepy with this, or
Full circle.
yeah, really full circle. But yeah.
That's about it.
Oh, we're working on.
What?
Oh, for Labyrinth. We're going to Labyrinth this summer for the
okay.
first time. I wanted to go forever, and I'm working on a semi-period accurate Rapunzel and Flynn Rider for us.
Interesting.
I'm so excited to see this.
Yeah. I'm also working on a Kaneda from Akira. Thank you. I'm working on that right now too.
Interesting. Okay, that's fun. What about future plans with you?
Totally forgot his name, but he's the villain from Princess and the Frog, the voodoo.
Oh,
Dr. Facilier.
Yes.
That would be fantastic.
Definitely want to do him.
She'll learn some magic tricks too.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
Pull
He
around
can
that
teach you.
Cards. The cards.
He's a magician.
Yeah, he can.
Show me the way.
You get the.
He knows the cards.
Oh my god.
It's coming back.
It's coming back.
Let's see here. I want to do a Green Lantern cosplay for sure. Yes.
We're cutting that one out.
And then a Falcon cosplay. Captain America.
Okay. Now you go with the Falcon as in the new Falcon?
Yes, the
Or
new
the
Falcon.
vintage one.
I already did a cosplay of the vintage one, but now I want to do the more new one.
Alright, not bad. Now, for future cosplayers out there, what advice would you give them? Say that you're nervous, or too scared, be it that they're not comfortable with how they look, or because they feel comfortable with just chastise them. What would you feel like is good advice to begin with to get their feet wet?
Don't expect it to go right. Like, you're gonna get people saying crap about you, but there is also a flip side to that where it is gonna be fun. You are gonna have those people who are gonna like love your costume and ask you how
use this or this piece, and you're gonna be able to share that information with them, and before you know it, you have like a whole circle of friends. Yeah, just don't be afraid to make mistakes and just go out and just have fun. Like, set your expectations down here, because you're definitely gonna overshoot them as long as you're just having fun. Good advice. Anyone else?
Yeah, I feel like just don't be too hard on yourself. I know when I first started cosplaying, I still am, but I was really obsessed with getting everything like exactly right. Like, I mean, that's actually part of the reason why I like doing cartoon characters, because I feel like you have a little more artistic control. But especially when when you do live action characters, there's this like pressure to like, oh, I need to have the exact thing that they wore, you know? Yeah. But like,
it's a hobby.
I guarantee you most people won't friggin' know. They won't notice. They won't, like, you know what I mean? They won't be like, oh my gosh, like, your watch has a square face and his watch had a round face. Yeah. Like, I see a lot more positivity than negativity in the community, and I think, I mean, even on the rare occasion that I've gotten a comment like that, it's not been mean-spirited at all. It's been like, I do a Kiki delivery service, and one time I didn't have my cat with me, the little cat, and people kept going, oh, it was your cat, like that, and I felt like, at the time I felt like, oh wow, that's like the only thing they're pointing out is the one thing that I don't have. But then I was like, later I thought about it, I was like, nobody like was being like, you don't have a cat, like they were just like, oh, that's that thing that I was looking for, and you know, but but I think in general people are kind, and most people are kind. Most people will look to encourage others. I see a lot of positivity in the community. I mean, you hear a lot about negativity, but I feel like I see a lot more positivity than negativity.
All right. Any more advice? Or do you just agree with everyone?
I mean, yeah, no, they pretty much said it all. It's
Sorry.
just, I mean, at the end of the day, it's just like our interests, and we're just getting to express that and stuff, and dress up as things that like meant a lot to us growing up or now and stuff, and it's just stuff we have in common. Like,
Like, piggyback off that, I'm like, to be able to just do whatever character you like, because I know there is a lot of like, oh, I don't look like this character, I don't, you know, like, it's like, it's the worst. It's just, do you like the character? Do it. Like, that's what's important. And it can help you, like, build confidence, too, because there's a lot of characters, I'm like, you know, you don't exactly have the body type, or blah, blah, blah. It's like, just do it. That's it.
Exactly, yeah, just putting your foot in the door, just trying your best. I mean, it doesn't matter if things are off a little bit. I mean, like, one time I was cosplaying as Dowry from Naruto, and I had the tattoos on the wrong arms, apparently.
Oh.
Yeah, and so, like, one tattoo was supposed to be on the left and one was supposed to be on the right, and some trolls are like, oh, they're on the wrong side. I was like, I don't care. Like, everybody still knows who I am. Like, well, I'm sorry.
It's for you.
Yeah, exactly.
That's the other thing. If someone's really giving you a hard time about something about your costume, I feel like this is a lot more about them.
Yeah,
than about
exactly.
you. It's like, okay, well, you're the loser that's like, like going like,
Alright, that's awesome. Now, on that note, do you feel like this is a community that everyone can grow in, and that being good advice and show to the community outside that see just like people that are weird or that just choose to wear these costumes, like, why do you do that? Why do you want to look like them? Why do you have to expose so much, kind of thing? Do you think this is a community that shows otherwise?
Yes, considering that it's that pop culture has gotten more mainstream, especially recently. There's even shows on like Man at Arms or Face Off. The people who like started, going to these conventions and building props and doing costume design, even like you said, costume designers. It's definitely, like you said, it's a foot in the door. Some people can say like, oh, this is just like some weird hobby you have. Yes, but it can build on to so much more. There's a lot of connections with people you can make with these
That's true. Mm-hmm. I mean, cosplay is a great way to acquire new skills, like completely new skill sets, which is something interesting, and it's a great way to make friends. Like, I mean, we all met
we hang out outside of conventions
cosplay. Yeah. And now we just met you and you and you. Like, we, I think what's really cool about it is that when you get to talking to people in the cosplay community, people come from all different walks of life. Like I know people who are like lawyers who cosplay, or I can't. But I know people who do
different ones,
all different things. I feel like some people look at it as just like a bunch of nerds who like live in their parents' basements or like work an office job that they hate, or whatever, or or like irresponsible college kids, but it's not. You can really meet so many different people, and that's really cool. Like you can really make a lot of connections that can either benefit you like in a business sense, or benefit you just like help you grow as a person, like to get different perspectives and stuff, and we all come together because we love these little things.
So it makes us.
Yeah.
Exactly, and there's just like a lot of money in this field too. Like there's people that make money like doing viral videos, gaming, and just like connecting and stuff. So I mean, it's just not just a silly hobby to some people. It's like an actual career.
Awesome. Well, thank you very much. I think that's all the time we have for today. If you want to add anything else to it and add any social media for people to follow you, you're more than welcome to right now.
Oh, okay. Do you want to go down the...
Sure. So full name is Florencio, but on Instagram, my name is not underscore.
No,
my name is full all one word.
All one word.
We're gonna
all one
write
word. All lowercase.
It's right here.
My name is
later.
underscore not Bruce. This guy got my name is not Bruce all in one thing, and he has like 3 freaking photos on his account, and I'm like, can you just give us the name?
I need that full name.
Mine is my Instagram is at Clara Becca, CLARABECKA. It's hard to spell. I'm sorry. It's just my first and last name.
I'm sure write down later, so just put it down.
Mine's Kate. It's Y and then 3 A's and KATE. It was my AIM.
Nice.
And I kept it.
I
know, right? Not anymore.
And mine's just my name. It's just Amy Pelotero.
Well, I mean, we'll write down later. Yeah.
Okay.
My name's Josh. My Instagram is BlackPianoGuy777. I am a musician also. I play anime theme songs, video game covers, and I also dance, so check me out.
Awesome. Well, thank you again for giving your time for this interview. Hope to see you in the next convention. Thank you again. Hope you guys have a great time here at the convention. Thank you so much. There goes my phone. All right. Well, thank you again.
Well, thank you again for giving me your time to actually interview.
Thank you.
Congratulations again in the future.
Yay, thanks.
Hope you have a great day today and enjoy the rest of the con.
Thank you very much.
And you can find them down below in the description, okay?
At the Cleaning Crew Cosplay.
There you go. Thank you again for this interview.
Oh, thank you
Hope
so
to see
much.
you at future
Thank you.
conventions.
Yeah, for sure.
And
Enjoyed it.
I'll be sure to let you know when it goes up.
Yeah,
Thank
thank
you.
you guys. Thank you.
See you next time, guys.
Bye.